The fallen leaves tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture. seed will look back upon us and recall. The Age of Order. Look back upon us and recall. The Age of the Duskborn.
The battle is over, I see. I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
If you intend to claim the frenzied flame, I ask that you cease. It is not to be meddled with. It is chaos, devouring life and thought unending. However ruined this world has become, however mired in torment and despair, life endures. Births continue. There is beauty in that. Is there not? If you would become Lord, do not deny this notion. Please, leave the frenzied flame alone. I shall see to the kindling. It is a purpose which I choose to fulfill. So please, I shall... It is a purpose, so please... I ask you one more time, please, seek not the frenzied flame. As one who strives to become a lord, Deny not the lives, the new births of this world. Those who would are not fit to be called Lord, when the land they preside over is lifeless. Please, put a stop to this madness. The Lord of Frenzied Flame is no lord at all, when the land they preside over is lifeless. Please, the Lord of... when the land... I realize I'll be a maid. Go to the door. It will surely... May the flame... Go to... It will surely open. So you're here as well, are you? I realized as we've talked, I'll be a maiden, and you, surely a lord. Go to the door ahead. After divesting yourself of your possessions, it will surely open, and the Three Fingers will welcome you. May the flame of chaos find purchase within you. Go to the door ahead. It will surely... You have inherited the Frenzied Flame. A pity. You are no longer fit. Our journey together ends here. And remember, should you rise as the Lord of Chaos, I will kill you. As sure as night follows day, such is my duty. For allowing you the strength of runes. Goodbye, my companion. Goodbye, Torrent. Could you please burn me with... Oh, it burns. My eyes. My eyes. They're melting. I have taught as your mate. All that there then came frack with a greater will made him as torment. Despair. Everyone and so melted all until all. The saying they will come take their to melt it no more. Lord of frenzied flame. I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours. Destined death.